this week has been maybe like on no other week, and the basketball has kind of taken a back seat because of Audrey's mom coming to town. Oh, yeah. So, can someone tell me the story about how that all started and where it came from?
Yeah. So, last year's senior night, we had kind of thought how fun it would be to bring Audrey's mom for our senior night. So the idea kind of popped up about a year ago, but we didn't start really putting in the details until about January. We had talked to Coach, seeing if, asking her, would this be something we could do? And she said, yeah, but it's going to be led by you guys, because her being the coach, it'd have to be led more by the team. And so pretty much all of us seniors just got together and reached out to all the basketball families and just the basketball program as a whole, and created a GoFundMe campaign and kept it private so Audrey would not, find out about it. And we thought it maybe would take like a month or so to raise the money for hotel and flight costs, but we raised the money within 3 or 4 days. So it was really exciting, really generous from all the basketball families, and I'm glad we all pulled it off.
Audrey, did you have any idea what was going on?
I had no idea, and Lindsay told me that my host family in Seattle, the Borchards, they were involved too, and they were like kind of connecting with my mom from the distance. And like sometimes they will tell me, "Hey, did your mom get my email?" And I didn't even think anything out of it, so it was more like, sure, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had no idea.
So it was good. Big secret.
Yeah. I don't know how we kept it a secret for so long, because it spread all across, like not really through Facebook, but through so many emails. Mm-hmm. And I know there were times where I was talking about it in the locker room with another teammate, and then Audrey walked in one time, and then we're just like, so you have to go over tonight?
Well, I'm usually in my bubble too, so when I'm walking around, I'm just like thinking I don't know. So I could have never thought that this could happen to me. Mm-hmm. Really thankful.
Okay, so with senior night coming up and all of our families being there, we thought it would be really important to make sure every single senior had their family member. So Audrey, your whole entire basketball program raised money to bring your mom in. No! So she's coming Tuesday night. Your senior night, she's going to spend one of us.
What were you thinking, not talking to you, Odd, but what were you other folks thinking in the locker room as that was happening? Katie Finn, how about you?
Oh gosh. I just was so happy that we were able to do something for someone that we care so much about, and the thought of, all of us have had our family members at the games, and she hasn't, and that is something that I think I really take for granted, even though I'm kind of from far away, but my parents travel so well that we just, take it for granted, so the fact that we could do that for her was just like, I was just incredibly happy and very emotional for my teammate.
Ashley, how about you?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. It was really cool that we did it in that moment after we won, and because we were going to do it later in the week, and I think it just kind of happened perfectly that it would work out, and we were just all so happy for her, and she was so happy, and it was just a great day.
Let's change the tone a little bit, and I'll ask Caden Butler. Good things and bad things are part of every season. What's been the highlight of the season for you? Now, I'm not talking about games, but being around these people. Good story or anything about
being around these people is probably the highlight. That was pretty cool. Audrey's mom. I can't think of like a moment in particular. We only had one really long road trip, and those are always pretty fun, so I guess we probably cherish the Wisconsin-Lewis road trip because it was one of our only ones, which is kind of sad, but that's always fun, even though it's kind of tough being on a bus for that long. But
Katie Cordray, this has been a tough year for you with your injury not allowing you to play. What have you learned from this year? What have all of you learned from this year? Let's start with Katie, though.
I think, based off my injury, being out and being on the bench and knowing, I'm not going to go in and being basically the biggest cheerleader, it's just put a new perspective of what the game of basketball is. I think I've taken it for granted a lot of the times, and knowing that I'm done. I eventually will probably play in a league or something, just for fun. But I think, I don't know, it's just different, being done. I don't know. Yeah.
I think just being seniors, I mean, I'm sure I speak for all of us, and this, I mean, whether you can play or not play, just knowing it's our last season and really wanting to make each moment on and off the court, as memorable as we can. So, and really, just building relationships with each member and not trying to take granted, every minute on the court or every moment in practice, when we're doing a drill that might not be our favorite, but thinking, I might not be doing this next year. So just making everything memorable.
Okay, time to point fingers at each other, okay? You can't name yourself. Can't name yourself, but when it comes to the senior banquet, you'll all have a chance to speak. Who's going to speak the longest?
Wow. Okay, that might be because I don't really speak English, and it takes me longer time to explain myself.
Also, your situation's unique.
I guess we were talking about this the other day, and there's so many of us, and we wanted to do like a small speech, but I've already started writing my speech.
That's why we know.
But just because I think since the day I got here, I've been very thankful for everything this program has done for me. And I had many issues, and they brought me back. Every single teammate, I got deported. But I'm just so thankful for every single moment here that I need to point that out, and I want them to be recognized for everything they've done for me, and coaches too. And they're the real heroes, and I want people to know that this is how it happened.
Yeah. When you look back at being a part of the Jewell community, what does that mean to you outside of athletics, being part of the academic community?
Special. I don't know. It's just special. I feel like there's not a place like Jewell, out there. You get to come here, and I mean, it's like a privilege to be an athlete, but we also are involved in other things such as sororities or stuff like that. So that's special. I get to meet people from all walks of life, like Audrey, or like Katie's from Missouri. So it's cool. It's a cool experience that we had.
In my case, just when my mom was telling me, I'm so happy to be here and be able to see the atmosphere, how much you guys love each other, just the environment. I love this. I love seeing you this happy, and I could have never thought that I could come to a place in school where I will feel so loved and special. I feel that every single one of us feels special in a different way, and I don't think I could have been able to experience this at any other place. So for me, this school just changed my life, and I'm just thankful for that. And I think every single one of us feel the same way. So
yeah, there's something very unique about Jewell, and we're all involved in different things and some of the same organizations, but there's something for everyone at this school. And the fact that just going to a small college, you're going to have that close community just in general, but I don't know, there's something for everyone here, which I think we all can speak for.
Let's flash forward 25 years, which I think is 2043, and you're having your 25th year anniversary. When you sit down all together, what's the first Jill Slominski story you're going to tell?
And then the moment when she twerked her back.
Oh yeah. Or when she twerked her back instead of tweaked it.
Yeah.
Twerked it. I just think impersonating her.
Twerk half and tried to play basketball pretty well.
Trying to do insanity, every time she go do insanity, she go get a phone call 5 minutes after we started. She's like,
it's like 6:45 in the morning. She's like, oh yeah, I gotta take this. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah. We come back when the video's ending. So.
She's like the way she is in games. I know she doesn't mean to, be mean to us, or she's never mean, but I think she was funny impersonating her. We need to do some impressions thing. Put the ball in the hole. Her red face, and her grabbing you from the
grabbing that. Yeah,
just her mannerisms.
Yeah, that's probably what we'll remember and laugh about later.
Let's stay in 2043. Final question is: when you're 25 years down the road, what do you want your impact to be on this program? What do you think people will say about these last 4 years of Jewell women's basketball?
I think something that Coach has said, especially about our class, is that there was just something special about it, about our closeness, and I hope that is something that continues to be a part of the Jewell athletics, and especially the Jewell women's basketball team. I feel like I've known these people my entire life, and I've known them for 4 years. Like, it's just something really cool about that.
I think basketball wise, ever since we came here freshman year, she just keeps saying like, we want to turn the corner, and like, this being our last year, but being our first year going to conference, I think we're making that turn, and like, so hopefully we can get the program going in the direction she wants.
This is the start of that. Yeah.
Plus, I think since we got here freshman year, I don't think the program had been successful like on and off the court. I think the environment within the team wasn't the best or the greatest, and since our freshman year, I think that was the
us coming in.
Yeah, everything changed that year, and Coach became a different person too. I've never seen her happier. I don't know, like really, for personal reasons and also because of basketball, and I think that will stick to the minds of like every person that has come here.
And I think what Audrey said, that has a lot to do with like the people that we had as role models our freshman year.
Yes.
Like, Ariel, Zinka, Ken, Logan, all them, they were the ones who helped like welcome us to the team, so we knew how to welcome our younger
They
classmates.
shaped us as leaders for sure.
Yeah.